Hey guys, I'm back. This is a video for my listings on YouTube. I just put up their sets of ephemera, junk journal ephemera, and in each set there's six items that I have made. So let's get started and go through the 6 sets. We'll start with set number 1. And it is, let's take that off of there. It's an envelope that I made out of book pages. So, and it's got a little tuck spot on the front with a tag that I made. You can journal on the back of the tag. Slides in there. And then the envelope, you can put stuff in. The back is not decorated, so you could glue it down on the 3 sides of your book page and have a tuck spot behind the envelope, be able to tuck stuff in here, and then you have that little tuck spot. The second piece is a tuck spot you can glue down on 3 sides of a book page. This is made from book pages, and I've sewn around it, and it's got a tuck spot there. I need to get a tag. Hold on, I need to get something to stick in there so I can show you where all the little spots are. Okay, so you can tuck something in the front part there where it's decorated, and then if you glue it down you can tuck something behind. So that's the second one. The third one is made from a new envelope, and I just aged it up, tea-dyed it, and, added stuff, trims and stuff, and foreign addresses. And the back is not decorated. You could decorate it if you wanted to and use it as a tip-in or something, but I left it blank. You could also glue it around the 3 sides and tuck it in that way, or use it that way on a page. But the envelope is open, so you could tuck stuff in there. And then if you glued it down, you could tuck stuff behind. So this is the 3rd piece, or the 4th piece in this set. Well, let's show this up a little bit closer so you can see what it's like. And then this one, this was the 2nd piece. This was the 1st piece. Okay, so get the hang of this. This is the 4th piece, and it's made from an envelope. And I just folded it up and sewn around it and added this piece to the front, so you can tuck something in behind there. And you could tuck something in here. And then if you glued it down to your page on the 3 sides, you'll be able to tuck something behind it. So that is that one. The next one is, let's do this one. It's made from an old envelope too, and it has some material, or a stamped image, some fabric, and just different collage stuff that's sewn around it. And then it's made from an envelope, and this is a tuck spot here, a tuck spot here, and then if you glued it down on the 3 sides, you'd have a tuck spot behind. And this is the last piece of this. This has little ephemera, and it's got these little brads that have little pictures in them. This is trees, and I used a napkin back here, and you can glue it down on 3 sides, so you'll have a tuck spot behind. One here. This is made from envelopes. One here, and then when you open it, which It's like this. You put it like this. And you have journaling pages in here. So, and then you just close it back up. Wrap your string around. There you have it. So that's set number 1. Let's see. Set number 2 is this set here. Let me put them back in there so I don't get them lost here. I don't want to get them messed up. That's set number 1. Set number 2 here is this envelope that I made for book pages, as you can see. It's got a little picture there, some trim, some washi tape. It's got a little tuck spot with this little mini tag. You can journal on the back. And then if you glued it down on the 3 sides in a book, you'd have a tuck spot there. And then the envelope is, you can put stuff in. So that's piece 1. This is piece 2, which is made from an envelope. And you can glue it down on 3 sides. You have a tuck spot there. Oh, let's get some. Come on, camera. Focus. There we go. Okay, you have a tuck spot there. And then you have a tuck spot here. And then if you glue it down, you'll have a tuck spot behind. So this is some fabric ribbon. Okay, third one is another envelope tuck journal piece or tucked piece that you glue down the 3 sides. And it's got just you and me and the old vintage ad there. And you have a tuck spot behind the corrugated cardboard there, a tuck spot there, and then if you glue it down on the 3 sides, you have a tuck spot there. And then, let's zoom down a little so I don't have to keep holding it up. Yeah. Okay, so then this is the envelope, and it is done in purples. It's made from a new envelope, and I just distressed it, stuff. Added a button here, a piece of, I don't know what you call it. You know how you forget. Some fabric, a fabric piece that's been stamped on and sewn around. So if you glue it down or you want to decorate the back and have a tip in or something, you can do that. But I would just glue it down on the 3 sides, and then you could just use this as your tuck pocket there and a pocket behind. But that's that one. And then you're going to get this one made out of book pages. It's beautiful. And I sewn around it. And you got a tuck there. And if you glue it down, it's tucked there. So it's got the little angels. And then the last one is this one. And it has this little Victorian picture. It's collaged. It's made from a larger envelope. And then you open it up. And you have the journaling spot on the inside. Journaling papers. So you can use it that way. And then you just tie it back up. So that's the 6th one in that set. That is set 2. Cloth here keeps wanting to move. Set 2. Okay, we'll do it later. Set 2. Set 3 is this set. It is a side tuck. Starts with a side page tuck. So you have this there. It's made from envelopes. So it opens here. So you have a tuck in there. It's decorated on the front and it's decorated on the back. So you could add it to your book page. Say this was your book. And you could washi tape or fabric it, in so it tips out. So you have a pocket there and it will tip in or tip out. However you want to do it. Or you could, if you don't like that side, glue it down. You have a spot behind you, one in the middle. Okay, so then you got your smaller ones here. 2 and 3 are this. One goes on the, this side, and the other goes on the other side. Left hand side and the right side. So they've been sewn around. This has a picture of a lady with what are you call them? Jeez. Anyway, it's decorated up. They're all collaged. They're made from envelopes. There's nothing on the back here. It's just collaging. You could decorate it and use it as a tip in or not. Same way with this one. It's got a fashion plate on it. The collaging. This is a bigger one, a deeper one. It opens up. Almost everything's made from envelopes or book pages. So this one's decorated on both sides. So it's got this fashion plate on the front and then this fashion plate on the back. And you can use it there. This is a envelope tuck spot wrapped around the fibers. And you have tuck spot there, and if you glued it down, you have a tuck spot there. It's got the little girl picture. She's playing with her dolly. The fiber is real soft. And then the last one is this. That's a napkin with some butterfly. It's added. It's made from an envelope. And I will get on my YouTube and do some tutorials on how to make these. But this is journaling papers inside. Oops. There's the butterflies. And you get to use some brads up if you have lots of brads like I do. Okay, there we go on that one. That is set 3. Set 4 is this set. Let's see. Like I said, these are listed in my Etsy shop already. I will put the link to the video in there. The first one is this side page tuck. It's decorated on both sides. It's made from envelope. Sewn around. Collaging, fabric, pictures. It's an iris. This is a vision of spring poem here. You can read that. And like I said, you can it's an add-in, or if you don't like the poem or whatever, you can glue it down. The next two are the left and right side tucks. There's the envelope. This one has the rose on it. Collaging on the back. This is braille paper. You could add it as a tuck. An add-in or glue it down. There's the opening on this one. It's got butterflies. Collaging on the back, sewn around. like I said, you can glue it down or add it as an add-in. This is the 5th one, and it's or the 4th one. And it's made from envelopes, and you can use it on either side of the page, of the book, on the left or the left or the right. You can use it as a tip-in and add-in with the little fairy, and then the other side is the bird, some material, fabric ribbon. The 5th one is this envelope tuck sewn around. This is old vintage greeting card pieces, some purple trim, and then you get your pocket here, and if you glue it around the 3 sides, you get the pocket behind. And then the last one is this made from envelope paper napkin butterfly. Glue it down, have a tuck behind, you have a tuck here, and then you have your journaling pages. So that's that. I think we got 2 more sets. And then that is set 4. Set 5, it's this set here. This has some Matte Rose trim that's been coffee dyed. It's the side of the page tuck, made from envelopes. They're all sewn around. It's decorated on both sides, as you can see. Second and third are the left and right ones, side tucks, made from envelopes. Decorated up. Just collaged on the back, sewn around. Decorated. Collaged on the back. The next one is a tip in or add in. Decorated on this side. Decorated on this side. But this side you could actually tuck something in here. And then you have your pocket there. So that's that one. The 5th one is the envelope tuck. Decorated on the front, you glue it down, you have this pocket and one behind. This 5th one, or the last one, is this one. It's an envelope. You have your tuck, and then you have your, if you glue it down, you have the tuck behind, and then this is napkin. And this is your journaling. You know, it'd be cute. I just thought of it. That was set 5. This is set 6, the last set. Trying to make this fast. The last set is set 6. So here's the envelope that I made from book pages. Now it does have a pocket on the back, made from a paper bag, which you could use if you wanted to. There's the inside of that. Has the front little piece there with 2 little tags in it. The tucking there. There's a button so you could glue it down or if you don't have to. This is the envelope. It's got some pretty trim, fabric ruffle, postage. You can use that as your pocket. If you glue it down, you have this and this. So that's that. This is a envelope tuck spot. So you will have this pocket here. You will have this pocket here. And then if you glue it down on the 3 sides, you'll have one on the back. This is another one made from an envelope. You have this tuck here, this tuck here, and then if you glue it down, you have that. This is made from book pages, sewn around. It's just decorated. There's no tuck spot behind the fabric, but there's a tuck spot there, as you can see. And if you glued it down on the 3 sides, you have a tuck spot behind. And this is the last. You have your tuck spot here. If you glue it down, it's made from envelopes. You have your tuck behind. This is a napkin with brads that have a little dome clasp on the top with birdies, bluebirds inside. And this says, it's going to be hard, but hard doesn't mean impossible. You open it up and you have your journaling papers. There's that. And that is the 6 sets that I have in my Etsy store right now. I have an Etsy link in this video in the description. So if you're interested, you can go there and purchase them if you're so inclined. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. I'm going to have some wallpaper up here soon, so thank you.